What's going on, YouTube family? It's your girl Panthera here. Welcome to my channel. Shout out to the new subscribers. We're about to just get into a collective reading. As we all know, I am actually recording this at the time that the moon is void of course, as it was in Cancer. It's still in Cancer, but it's void of course, meaning that it's in a wandering stage before it connects to the next sign or zodiac sign of Leo. And as some of you may or may not know, that is the next full moon coming up in a couple of days. What we got coming out of here? We got the Hermit, okay, and mountains, standing your ground. So definitely that type of energy for the void of course, because it's a time for you to really go deeper within and assess what has been what has come up to the surface while it was in Cancer. Now, the moon is in Cancer right now at 28 degrees. The reason why I'm talking about the moon so much right now, for one, yes, the next full moon is a wolf moon. And the wolf has a lot to do with the pathfinder, the pack, you know. So also, the moon really taps into the emotions of the collective, right? So we're going to actually start with the angels and ancestors oracle cards to see what message we can get here. Okay, let me just shuffle this. Wow, it's split evenly. Let's see. Wow, we got the high priest and the eagle as I split the deck. So let's see. I hope everyone is enjoying their evening, morning, rather rising, because every time you wake up, it is a grand rising. Okay, so let's see what messages Spirit has. Whoa, we have Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. Okay, I'm actually going to take this back because I really wasn't ready for that to come out, but if it does come out again, we already know what's up. Let's see what we got. Definitely a new setup here, and I kind of like this better. You know, you guys, I don't know, I'm not even speaking correctly because it's Mercury retrograde about to tap in. And Mercury retrograde, Mercury has a lot to do with communication, the media, transportation, networking. So while it goes in retrograde, it gives you a chance to revise, review, recharge, you know, see what needs to be corrected before it goes direct and you're able to move forward. Okay, now we all know that we are the creators of our lives. So yes, Mercury's in retrograde, but at the same time, once you cross your T's and you dot your I's, if you're ready to move forward, go ahead and do so. You know what I mean? But you will be the only one to know when that time is. Now remember, time is an illusion, energy is fluid. There's never really a perfect time to do anything. So sometimes it takes for you to trust in the unknown and take a leap forward. Now in that sense, with Mercury retrograde, of course, that's when, you know, taking the time to review, revise, recharge, anything that requires the first two letters of RE, redoing, you know, things like that. So let's see, what do we have? First card out is the Hunter. Oof. Track down your fears and desires. Okay. So I'm seeing here, this has a lot to do with the hunted and the hunter. So what they're telling you is, whatever it is that you are looking to do, it's time for you to get it done and do so, especially with the full moon being in Leo. Leo has a lot to do with your willpower, your strength and your courage, creativity, children, projects, hobbies, you know, pioneering, romance, recreation, as well as the solar plexus. So for some of you, you could be in the sense of wanting to eat differently. Hey, at this time, I highly suggest you follow your instincts, you know, and especially when it comes to the things that you can control when it comes to self. Okay. So track down your fears and desires. We have the drum, dream and journey. For some of you, music could give you the answer to a lot of the questions that you have. All right. But also paying attention to your dreams could give you the actual direction as far as the bigger picture. You know, what small steps do you need to take? Part of those small steps could be how it is or what it is that you are seeing in your dreams, you know, why these things are happening, and really taking the time to revise them, you know, and see what it is that it's connected to in your waking life. Okay, and I change how to what because the how belongs to the universe. Then we got trust and thrive with the stag here. Okay, so again, for some of you, you could be deciding to eat more plant-based, which will allow you to ground yourself or be more grounded, stand in your ground, but also being able to tackle these obstacles. And tackling the obstacles gets you to the top of the mountain. At the top of the mountains where you have a higher perspective, which is why it's important to track down your fears and your desires. What is it that you want? And go for it. Okay. Now we also see the ram here, as it actually resembles or is about the Aries energy, the I am, first house, your personality, okay, your personal identity, same thing, your appearance, your temperament, the role that you have in society. All right, so let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. Ooh, the great teacher, learning from spiritual experiences. That's allowing you to purify yourself, okay, and have this rebirth. You're going for the things that you want. These spiritual experiences are the experiences that you've had, you know, in you know, doing things that you do on a daily basis, is allowing you to see things clearer. All right, for some of you, it's more about responding, not reacting to situations. It's a lot of messages coming in, so it seems like it's all over the place. So some of you may be feeling like you're all over the place at this time, especially with the void, of course, if you're watching this at the time that I uploaded and within the next hour or so, because in the next hour or two, it will actually be stepping into Leo. Now, the moon is at 28 degrees, which will be the Four of Cups energy, okay? Third decan in Cancer. Some of you may have your moon in Cancer, so you could be feeling a lot of these emotions that have been coming to the surface, you know, about the world around you, especially with us being in Aquarius season, okay? Aquarius is the 11th house energy. What do you know as it pertains to friendships, social relationships, the arts, culture, you know? Are these things in balance with your purpose, your dream, your journey? Learning from spiritual experiences to see from a higher perspective, and also be a great teacher once you realize what those things are and who you are, the I am that I am. Okay. Top of the deck, we have the Druid. Hold the space. All right. So again, there's a lot of grounding energy as you see a lot of earthy elements in these images, as well as crystals. You know, some of you may be into crystal healing and things like that, grounding yourself with your crystals. But this is also about holding the space for who you are. You know, being grounded in that energy of your experiences, how far you've come, the evolution that you're now in. Okay, so let's see. Let's get into the Kipper's fortune telling deck to get more of a story about this. Okay. Let's see. What do we have for y'all? Okay. First card out. Expectation. All right. So from what I'm seeing, based on your intuition, allowing things to unfold naturally. And in doing so, you'll be able to track down your fears and your desires. It's one thing to have expectations, and it's another for those expectations to take over your judgment, where you are seeking the perfect time. Time is an illusion, energy is fluid. So, baby steps, you know. shows the universe that you are trusting and thriving as you move forward, especially from past experiences. Okay. Under this card, we have the Medicine Guardian. All right. Be open to healing information, because it's going to allow you to be open to the energy of peace, which allows you to even stand your ground even more. Toil and labor. Okay. Putting the work in. 8 of Pentacles energy I'm feeling from that. Let's see. We have, wow, the mature man. So definitely coming to this state of change, okay? Wanting higher levels of commitment, either spiritually or romantically, all right? Now, this mature man could be someone you know who travels the world, all right? Great teacher, someone with a lot of knowledge, but not just someone with knowledge and doing nothing with it. Having the knowledge and applying it to life itself, which is the wisdom, which allows you to gain wisdom. That's Saturn energy, okay? Despair. So there's definitely a change. Some of you, changing careers, career paths, all right? Spirit is telling you to trust and thrive. Trust your talents in changing times, being shrewd with your abilities, all right? Standing your ground, controlling only what you can, which means you, no one else, all right? Let's see. There we go. Can't make this up, telling you. There goes a change right there, number 9. There goes a change right there. And as you can see, for some of you, it looks like you will be relocating. All right? There's come a space or a time where it is time to tap into your spiritual strength, your inner strength from this long journey of wondering when things are going to shift. Now is the time to track down your fears and your desires, especially with this full moon in Leo. A lot of you are going to be going after the things that you want, especially coming from a phase where there has been so much that has been cut out of your energy space or your energetic space. Okay? The bottom of the deck, great fortune. See? Trust and thrive. Take that leap of faith. The universe got you. Your spirit guide, your angels, they got you. Okay? Let's see. I'm going to use the Norman deck. Trust and thrive. Learn from spiritual experiences. The obstacles. You learn a lot about yourself through obstacles and challenges and pressure. Rest in peace to Kobe. You know what I mean? So you learn a lot from those changes, from those moments of struggle. But see, a diamond has to undergo so much pressure for it to be what it is, because it doesn't start out as a diamond. All right. The lotus as well. The lotus is a beautiful flower, but it rises up from the mud, and it's actually a flower that cleanses itself. So that self-purification energy, Virgo energy, that change, okay? Trusting and thriving, trusting in the universe that it has your back. Wow. Here goes the wisdom here. All right, some of you could be receiving communication that has been in the works for some time now, because this is the 7 of Pentacles, which is Saturn and Taurus energy. Saturn has a lot to do with career goals, okay? Your achievements, as well as challenges that tested your self-worth based on the world around you as well. All right? Wow. Then we have the mask, the wild card. Deciding to take the mask off to see things for what it is. All right? Because it's time for you to embark on this journey. Your dreams, fulfilling your dreams, having your wishes fulfilled. Okay? 1240. followed by the Lady. The Lady is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is justice, authority, clarity, clear thinking, new beginnings. New beginnings from this moment where you didn't know where to turn, okay? You needed a change to happen, but the change is coming. Just tap into your core values, your self-worth. What do you know about yourself? What do you know about the world around you? Are those things in balance? And if they're not, there's something that needs to change for you to get into alignment to see that clarity, okay? The strength in spite of adversity, victory. Let's see what the final message is. We got, whoa, three of them. Look at this. For some of you, you have a spirit guide, King of Swords energy, Aquarius energy, assisting you with cutting things out, all right? Bringing you to this space of having all that you need and want, desire. And not so much need, because to need is to lack. King of Swords energy is that Aquarius energy, as I just mentioned. So for some of you, you're getting pushed through legal issues, you know, having the confidence, the authority, the strength. For some of you, you're receiving advice from a sage, or you may be that sage. Your inner knowing, your own inner wisdom, okay, is helping you to see beyond, stand your ground. Followed by the Nine of Swords, clearing you from this space of the anxiety. Nine of Swords is Mars and Gemini. The use and action of your will to think. You know, as a man thinketh, so is he. Make sure the thoughts that you have aren't keeping you stuck. It's one thing to stand your ground, but there's another to be stagnant. All right. There's change, obviously, with that Nine of Swords here, moving forward. Then we have another wild card, which is the Bridge. Okay. Getting to a point of crossing over, so that way you're able to see things from a higher perspective, all right? From those things that seems like mountains, but faith and knowing moves mountains. And that's what this crossing of the bridge is. Coming out of that space of, you know, thoughts that kept you anchored in old ways of thinking. All right. Let's get into the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. I mean, foundation of this is great fortune, all right? So it's really nothing to worry about. Just keep doing what you're doing, which is what you can control, all right? Seek the validation from yourself, your guides, the signs and synchronicities that the universe is giving you once you ask, okay? Let's see. What do we have? Track down your fears. Here we go. 5 of coins. I'm sorry, 5 of cups. So some of you could be feeling left out in the cold from the sorrow, pains, and regrets of, you know, your desires that have not been fully met. But as you can see here, you have the swirl of the universe helping you to heal this wound of the heart by you being open to do so. Okay, tracking down your fears and your desires here. 5 of Cups energy is Scorpio energy. Mars and Scorpio, as a matter of fact. Okay. So, from what I'm seeing here is you ask and you're expecting to receive messages from the universe as to what you need to do so you can track down your fears. It's coming. Okay. The energy is coming. And it's leading you right into victory and success. The Chariot here. Okay. What else? What else? Ooh, wow. Yeah, for some of you, it's definitely having to do with a relationship of the past. All right. But it also, although you experience heartache and loss, Three of Swords energy, this was also something that taught you your greatest lesson when it came to your heart space as it relates to partnerships, teamwork, coexisting. Know that everything that you experience happens within and so it does without. Okay, so going back to Eden habits, when it comes to the 7th house Libra energy, you'd be surprised how certain experiences changes the smallest things that you didn't even expect, like the way you eat. Because something in you, or even your body just starts to reject certain things. It's for a reason. It's to give you the clarity, the serenity, the peace to move forward, to come into balance. All right? Because look, at the bottom of the deck, you're going to have a moment to celebrate. Okay? Let's not forget again, we got this great fortune here. This could be financially, romantically, or with self. All right? Let's see. Dream and journey. We have the mask here. We have the sun and the moon. Okay? Taking the mask off to see where things need to be stabilized in order for you to move forward and embark on this journey. We have, there we go, taking the mask off the deception and the envy, either self or others around you. 7 of Swords energy, moon and Aquarius. Okay. There's a lot that's been brought to the surface when it comes to the world around you, your supporters, were they actually your real supporters? As it relates to your dreams, stepping into this space of maturity and say, you know what? Enough is enough. Because that solar plexus energy is rising up to the heart space here. Okay? Now that solar plexus energy is I can. You now know that you can. All right? Take this journey by the horns, by the reins, and keep it moving. Okay? Let's see. Tell me more. Oof. This is why Spirit is telling you to stand your ground. 7 of Wands. Protecting what it is that you believe in, what you want, what you desire. And going for it. Okay? Knowing that you can do this. Mars and Leo energy over here. Your use and action of your willpower to create, to become this pioneer, to start your own business, to start the family you want, to really tap into this space of creativity. Okay? Because you have the knowledge, you just need to apply it now. For some of you, music is going to really help you with this. All right? As we do have dream and journey being symbolized by the drum. 7-7. Okay? Expect the unexpected. Let's get one more. Expect the unexpected. Do the transformation. Come on now. The transformation from this type of energy here. Once you realize that, okay, you know what? This was just there to help me to grow. Track down your fears and desires. You know, many want to get into relationships or start this new career path, but they're still holding on to past hurts, and it's not allowing you to step into that space of creativity. Okay? Trust and thrive. Trust, look at that. Memories of love, 6 of Cups. But there's 4 candles here. The memories of love. Think of the points of your life where you felt love. All right? Especially in moments like this. Is that easy? No. That's part of tracking down your fears and your desires. When you're in moments like this, can you think of the other times where you actually had what you wanted to, you know, to bring you into this space of, it wasn't always despair. But there's change coming. We already know that here. All right? Which is clarifying the stand your ground card, which came out for dream and journey once you take the mask off the deception. All right? Which leads you into the space of transformation. Okay? Let me see. At the bottom of the deck, you have firm foundation. There we go before. See what I'm saying? 4 of Pentacles energy. Capricorn energy, Sun in Capricorn. So some of you may be Capricorns. And you're focusing on your professional image, your career goals, you know, challenges that allowed you to step into the space of maturity, no longer seeing it as a space of being restricted, but more so this challenge to gain wisdom. Okay, everything that you learned seems like a challenge at first, until you cross that bridge, as it says here. From standing your ground, tracking down your fears and your desires, realizing that you need to go through this process in order to see the change, to move forward. Okay. What else we got for y'all? Okay, that was a few cards there. So, trusting and thriving. We already have this Venus energy, this Ace of Swords energy, the clarity, the light coming in when it comes to what you truly desire and want, luxury, comforts. All right, taking you out of this space of despair. You're trusting and thriving. All right. What is it leading you into? A space of balance, Libra energy, justice. From the mental conflict, Two of Swords energy, Moon in Libra. Some of you may have a Moon in Libra. Leading you into finding or tapping into being patient and planning, staying focused, remaining grounded. Here goes your third 7, 777. Okay? That's 21, completing the cycle. Therefore now, helping you to build the spiritual strength. The Buddha energy, the Buddha effect, as I like to call it, which is a fine balance between the fool and the wise one. Always willing to learn, you know. Mental conflict steps in when you're figuring out how something's going to happen, because it'll keep you stuck. Right? It'll keep you in this space of despair. But you just need to tap into what you can control based on your core values and what you want. Your emotional security. Don't allow the how to step you out of your emotional security because you're not seeing how, when in reality, the universe is always providing the how. We're just not seeing it the way we may want to see it. Okay? Let's move on here. To stand your ground, as we do have the change with the King of Swords, Nine of Swords. So whatever this is that's causing you to be stuck, all right, in your emotions, instead of allowing them to filter through you so you can see things from a higher perspective, which then allows you to stand your ground. Okay? Finding your balance to cross that bridge, leaving what needs to be left behind because it no longer serves you. Let's see. What do we have? Suffering in silence. That Nine of Swords again. All right. I truly feel it has a lot to do with, you know, how are we going to get across from this point when you can't see your ground? This is why Spirit has told you to trust and thrive. Trust and thrive, that the universe will bring you into balance. Okay? Be patient. Continue to plan. Although, you know, your plan may not turn out exactly the way you planned it from A to Z, but at least you're able to see the bigger picture, giving the smaller steps a direction. The universe just needs to see that you're willing to use all the tools that you have to remain in balance, to see things from a higher perspective, stand your ground, and move on from the lessons that you've learned, especially as it relates to partnerships. Okay? What else? Emotional withdrawal and shadow. Wow. There we go with this moon energy. Okay? alarm is going off on a car. So definitely for some of you, make sure you're checking your cars. We are stepping into Mercury retrograde. But also for some of you, don't allow your emotions to take the wheel. Emotionally withdraw from the situation so you can move forward. Walk away from things that no longer serve you. The balance of the sun and the moon. All right. What it is that you're feeling, what you're thinking. Taking the mask off. Okay. Just know that everything happens for a reason. As cliche as it may sound, but it actually does. And nothing happens by coincidence. Okay. And doing the shadow work, which is basically allowing yourself to go deep within that dark pit of your soul to see what it is that you are fearful of. Okay, because tracking down your fears, notice that this hunter is about to turn around and walk through this dark cave. Okay, the time has come for you to track these fears down in order for you to embark on this journey, your dreams, to have your wishes fulfilled. And know that you have your guides, your ancestors, okay, guiding you. King of Swords energy. Okay, that's the militia behind you, is your ancestors, your spirit guides in the universe with the synchronicities. Let's get one more card. Follow your intuition. It's at the bottom of the deck. Let's get one more. Material and spiritual prosperity. Literally, once you do this shadow work and walk through the dark night of the soul, it leads you right to material and spiritual prosperity. But you got to be bold to go through these challenges and don't become a victim of your circumstances. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna pull some moon cards here, okay? The bottom of the deck, you have destiny. In order to fulfill your destiny, remain in your power. All right. Strength and courage, Leo energy. Solitude. Take the time to revise what you've done, where you've come from, how far you've come. All right, to give you this sense of serenity and peace. Okay, because they are ready to give you the recognition and reward for a job well done. Because you can do this. All right, just follow the voice of your heart. Because then love begins. Just continue to keep that awareness of the world around you, because you're birthing the new, of having your wishes fulfilled. All right, under that you got material harvest 9-9. So you see, you just have to know that you are all that you need. You are all that you need. It's one thing to seek advice, but don't let that advice be your validation. Okay? You have to trust yourself, so you can be bold and make the first move. Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn energy. Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn energy. Be bold and make the first move. Carving the moon. Believe in the impossible. And it literally fell in the same section as Trust and Thrive, which was a Taurus full moon. Completions, results, and forgiveness once you realize who you are, your self-worth. Clearing out your energy from the things that has kept you in the space of feeling stuck. Communication is key. The communication you have with yourself and others, mainly yourself, when it comes to believing in the I am possible, the impossible. So one more. A time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. Okay, once you fill your cup up, obviously, because you don't want to be, filling another's cup and you're empty. that's only going to be draining yourself. Let's get one more. Nothing will come of this situation, which is actually the cycle that we're in with the moon, the void, of course. Okay? So a lot can change depending on how you are perceiving your circumstances. Let's see what's in your immediate past. Let's see what's behind you. Let's see what's behind you. What is behind the collective? What is behind the collective? Here we go. Behind you, your immediate past. Three of Swords. This is now behind you, or at least it will be after you hear this message and realize that you are the creator of your life. These situations that have broken your heart were just there to give you the wisdom by accepting the challenge to gain knowledge, to then apply it, which then turns to wisdom. The wisdom to not create the same mistake again. Because it's one thing to create a mistake, to be in a situation where you're like, damn, I messed up, but you learn from that. Okay? Don't be too hard on yourself. But if you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, then you are the only one at fault for that. No one else. Victory and success. Six of Wands. Let's see what else is in your immediate past. No longer being restricted. Okay? If you feel like you're being restricted, it's because you believe that you are. You already learned this lesson. Alright? Especially when it comes to partnerships and work. The moon, a lot's been revealed to you. Okay? Which is now allowing you to stand your ground, as we see here. Okay? This is the moon card. Revealing to you anything or all things that had you suffering in silence. Leading you to a space to emotionally withdraw. So that way you can step into material and spiritual prosperity. But you must stand your ground from these situations by knowing that you are stronger than your circumstances. Okay? Let's get one more. Immediate past. Two of Wands. This is only immediate past. So you can see the actual confusion from this. It's like someone who wants to stay stuck in this energy because it's the only one that's upright. But we're going to turn this around because knowing all of this, we're going to be able to see things from a higher perspective and stand our ground and move forward. Okay? Let's see. What's in the near future? Near future. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, Capricorn, or Aries. Near future. The Two of Cups. Being around people who celebrate you, not tolerate you. Right? You can see this as the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. Getting this new, fresh idea from the space of healing. Okay? As we see here, great teacher learns from their spiritual experiences, being open to healing information. We got that same symbol here. All right? Be open to healing information, which allows you to get closer to your heart space, which brings in, all right, love. See what else we have here for the near future. We're gonna do one. Ooh, I was gonna say we're gonna do one more shuffle, and we have the Ten of Pentacles coming out. All right, you see, going where you celebrate it, not tolerate it. The foundation, the support, the happiness within yourself, the completion. All right, the loyalty. All right, see, there go your ancestors right here. your elders, even sending you messages through animals as well, assisting you to move forward in your thoughts, allowing the universe to take you out of murky waters into stable waters. Okay? Balancing your thoughts of the things of the past. Beautiful. Let's see what the outcome is. Look at that. Balancing your thoughts of this, the Seven of Swords energy, which is where you have this energy at. There goes. Deception and envy. Stand your ground. Go through the transformation. Okay? Because all of this was part of your dream, was part of the journey to actually have your wishes fulfilled when it comes to your dreams. Alright? What's the outcome? Let's see what the outcome is. What is the outcome? What is the outcome? Now that was quick. The outcome is the Page of Pentacles. Now the Page of Pentacles is within 3 weeks. An application that you may have put in, receiving news or information about it. Expect the unexpected. Alright? New developments. Awareness of your material aspects. Or an increase in energy and newness. Let's see what also is part of the outcome. We have, wow. Wow. Taking the leap of faith right into victory and success. I mean, there goes that other wand, if anything. I mean, it's a rod with the bag and everything else, but there we go. We have that dog again. All right. See, elders sending you messages in the near future about how you're going to embark on this new journey, leading you into victory and success. Beautiful. I like it. Let's finish this off with a divine animal oracle message. Since they out here, let's see. Listen, look at your challenges as part of your experience. You know, it teaches you a lot about yourself, what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. Okay, so let's see. Wow. This is at the bottom. So the foundation of this reading, the divine oracle message, is the Phoenix. The card that came out is the Bee. The Bee is about creativity, cooperation, and productivity. But let's read the Phoenix first, okay? Faith, transition, spiritual awareness. You're being guided to remove what no longer serves you from your life. Turn your ideas into action. They will transcend beyond your expectations. As you detach, okay? As you detach, doors of opportunities will begin to open and something magnificent will emerge. This seems magnificent to me, material and spiritual prosperity. I'm just saying. Then we have the Bee. You're being guided to change something in your life. Become inspired, follow your heart, and creatively build your future with today's decisions. You have no limitations and there are no boundaries to your capabilities. Any assistance you need will always be found. You just have to trust and thrive, okay? Any assistance you need will be found, even if it's something within your dreams, all right? Expect the unexpected. Allow the universe to, to show itself to you, as it always does. But you just have to have that awareness, that it's actually happening, because it is, as you have here. The awareness that you are birthing the new, having your wishes fulfilled, okay? And seeing the material harvest of it all with the Sun card at the bottom of that. Okay, so we have 19, 9, 9, 3, 1. 1, 3, actually 4 was in between that. 4, 3, 3, 9. You have okay, so the synchronicities here is 333, 777, 999. Y'all, when I tell you, as long as you remain in alignment, you trust and thrive, Your spirit guides, your angels, the universe has you, and it's leading you into abundance. You just have to trust and know, okay, that what you want, you can have. What you want to do, you can do. You have all that you need for the particular moment that you're in. All right? Peace and love, y'all.